You pesky pescatarians, always showing up to the cookout late with your box of 50 salmon patties, talking about can you just throw this on real quick? How dare you? But the answer is always yes. Today we're making some spicy grilled shrimp for our fishy friends. This is a really simple recipe. We're gonna make a marinade from scratch. We're gonna throw it on the grill. It's gonna cook in like 2 minutes, and then that's it. That's shrimp. Shrimp is easy. Starting out with our marinade, we're gonna take 1/3 cup of hot sauce. Your hot sauce of choice, I'm using Frank's. I've got some vegetable oil. You can use canola oil and another 1/3 cup here. We're gonna do a couple dashes of Worcestershire sauce, maybe about a teaspoon's worth. Then I have got some garlic here. I'm gonna take, I'm gonna do about 3 cloves of garlic because I like garlic. Let's get that minced up in there. And if you have jarred minced garlic, you can absolutely use that. This is just a marinade, folks. I've got just tear off a handful of cilantro. No exact measurements, but we are going to chop this up. That feels pretty good. Throw that in there. And then last but not least, some sugar. We're gonna do about a teaspoon worth of just some granulated white sugar. Whisk away to mix up. Oh, that smells awesome. Very, very Louisiana-y, if that is a term. It is now. Now for our shrimp, I want to say this is about maybe 2 pounds of some jumbo shrimp. I'll show you right here. Tail on, but deveined and peeled, just regular shrimp. Feel free to use whatever size you want, but I would say for the way that we're doing this, which is grilling on skewers, you want to go with jumbo or bigger. So we're going to pour our marinade mixture into this bag. We're going to make sure everything gets touched by our marinade. That was certainly an interesting way that I phrased it. Zip it up, let's get our air out. And then just a quick little massage. Again, get all those nooks and crannies, everything's getting covered. Nothing like taking food out of a marinade and seeing that one little crease that somehow escaped. And then again, bag, I'm putting it here in this little casserole thing just to prevent any leaks from happening. And then into the fridge, this goes for at least 2 hours. I'm probably gonna take this out around like the 3-hour mark or something like that, but it's just that simple. This is the longest part of this entire recipe, is just marinating the shrimp, because when we throw these on the grill, they're gonna be done in like 2 or 3 minutes max. So into the fridge, and you know what, fuck it, let's make our pour choice. Today's pour choice is called a Kentucky Mule. Very easy to put together. We'll start out with some bullet bourbon, and we're gonna go about 2 ounces. Maybe I get a little heavy with the pour. So we've got a bourbon. We have got a fresh lime that we're just gonna cut and squeeze. I'd like to get, I'd say maybe ½ an ounce worth of lime juice in here. As I completely miss the glass and hit the counter. All right, so that was about half lime. And then of course, our ginger beer. It would be nice to have one of those classic Moscow Mule containers, but hey, we're working with what we got. Ginger beer over. Say that's maybe like 4 ounces of ginger beer. And then hey, just for shits and giggles and presentation, let's put a little lime on there. And that is a Kentucky Mule. And as far as it tastes, pretty damn good. Make sure you get yourself a good quality ginger beer too, by the way. Don't just be getting the bottom shelf shit. But that is what we're sipping on today. And yeah, we're just gonna wait for this shrimp to finish. I'm gonna stand here for 2.5 hours now. All right, it's been at least 2 hours and we are gonna get ready to skewer our shrimp. I today am using these metal skewers because I like that they have a flat end all the way through, so that way when we're turning our shrimp, they're not just gonna spin on it. But if you find yourself having to use wooden skewers, by all means, just make sure that you soak them for at least 30 minutes before you do this. Otherwise, they will burn very quickly on the grill. So we're just gonna take our shrimp and start through the tail first and up through the body. Bring it on down. And we're gonna do this for all of them.
Yay, tedious activities.
And once again, just showing you all, for those of you who have never skewered shrimp before, in through the bottom of the tail, through the middle, up through the top, double skewering it, that way ensuring that it is secure and most likely won't be spinning on you, because there's nothing more annoying than turning your skewer and nothing else turning with it. So almost done. Just got a few more shrimp. And then we'll move on to our next steps. All right, all our shrimp is skewered, and I've just got, in this little shaker here, I've just got a tablespoon of salt, a tablespoon of pepper, and a tablespoon of Old Bay seasoning. And so just give it a little mix. And then we're just gonna give it just a light seasoning, because even though we marinated it, the seasoning is gonna help add more flavor and a little bit of texture. Get up under this one. And then of course, we're gonna flip our skewers over, come back and just hit the other side again. Just light. We don't wanna make these too heavy on, say, like the salt or anything like that. You can kind of adjust this. You could also just only use Old Bay if you want to. I think we're good there. Last thing I'm going to do real quick is take some butter. This is unsalted butter, by the way. Throw it in here. I'm gonna microwave this for a few seconds. All right, that was about 15 seconds in the microwave. We just wanna get the butter melted. And then I want to take a lemon. Just gonna cut it in half. And we're gonna put the juice of an entire lemon in this and make ourselves a nice buttery lemon base that we're gonna sprinkle on top of our shrimp as they cook. Oop, getting everywhere. Give that just a quick little mixing. And now we are ready to go to the grill. All right, we have got our grill set up for direct cooking. Normally I do a lot of these recipes indirect, which means I have like some type of deflector plate in there. Or if you're working on certain charcoal grills, you would move it over to the other side and cook on the side where the charcoal isn't. This one, right over the flames, and I've got this screaming hot at just over 500 degrees, maybe a little too hot. These are gonna cook fast, but first I wanna burp my grill, get it up, and then we're just gonna place these on. And shrimp cook fast, so do not walk away. And I really mean, do not walk away. These are gonna be about a minute each side as I try not to burn myself. And then the fun part happens when we put this butter on. So let's close it up. Literally gonna wait 1 minute and then we're gonna get to town. All right, it's been about a minute, burp the grill. Open her up. As you can see, they're already starting to change colors. So let's take our butter. This is the most dangerous part. Anytime you're putting a fat like butter over an open flame, you're absolutely going to have flare-ups. So be careful. This is where having a clean grill is really important, because it will catch fire and you will be very upset. Yep.
Trying to get to where the camera ain't seeing nothing but smoke.
Yes, Lewis joined us midway through the cook, if you can't hear him. Turn all these over. Again, the beauty of the skewers. Woo! And then, again, one more time. Hit that other side with our butter lemon mixture. Because these are only gonna take about 1 more minute. Do not want overcooked shrimp. It's like eating rubber bands. Woo! I think this lemon juice is kind of helping it not flare up as much, but I've definitely put straight up butter in here before, and yeah, it went to hell really quickly. So close it up. 1 more minute. Open that up some. It'll be a fun minute. The airplanes go over. Always, 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 always. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burp the grill again. Open her up, and I believe our shrimp are done. They've changed colors, smell awesome. That's right, get that beautiful shrimp footage. Ooh, shit is hot. All right, inside we go. It'll be time to feast. And just like that, our shrimp is done. Minute and a half on each side, depending on how hot your fire is. If you want to get a little bit more char on there, you can. But just be careful, because overcooking shrimp is very unforgiving, and you don't want to spend all that money and all that time marinating it for it to taste like a rubber band ball. So let's get one of these suckers off and enjoy. Because, man, the marinade is bomb. The charcoal. You could do these on a pellet grill, but man, something about charcoal and seafood just go together so good. These will go very, very fast at your next cookout. Oh, make sure you get your cut first. I'm gonna keep going with these. That's Poor Choices Kitchen. We'll see you all here next time.